Shalom, beloved. I am coming on real brief today to let you know that this shaking and shifting that you feeling and experiencing, praise the Most High, even in your relationships, it is not because you out of the will of Yahweh. It's because you're aligning more to it, and it get a little scary, right? When the ground is shaking, and everything in your world is shifting, but it's happening because Father sees and knows all things. No, yeah, stop. See, he sees and he knows, right? Everything. And he understands that you need to understand that who you were perceiving yourself to be. Look, they license plate say Jabless. Okay now. They license plate, if I could catch up to them, they speeding. I ain't speeding. I'm chilling. I'm cruising. They say Jabless though. Anywho, y'all better stay sucker free out here and remain jabless. Okay now. Okay. Be jabless. Come on here. Anywho, Father knows that you need to understand that the people you have sought to be connected to, they don't have the capacity of integrity to be connected to you. So though it may hurt, right? Though it may come as a surprise, baby, they gotta go. Because if Father don't allow things to be shook up and shifted, you will remain connected to these people and you will continue to attract these same types of spirits. You understand? And nobody want to be a victim all their life long. At some point, don't we all want to become the fullness of who Father has created us to be? Right? I would hope so. And in that, Father say, no, some things got to be reshaped. Shalom, Dre-san, how are you, King? Right? Some things got to be reshaped, redefined. Go ahead, baby. No, figure that out. Right? Some things got to be redefined because in the broken you, right? In the ignorant you, in the insecure you, in the inferior you overpriced some people's value. You put them in places they didn't belong in. You know, when you go to the store, you like to see, right? Everything is in order, the price is clear and everything. Because you were broken, because you were insecure, because you were in sin, transgressions and iniquity, right? You had that STI going on. Okay. You couldn't see straight. Your vision was impaired, right? So now, as you go through your repentances and you begin to walk in the forgiveness and the love that Ahaya has for you, your vision is clearing up. You're seeing that things that would have broke you, offended you, hurt you, right, pierced you, frustrated or distracted you, even discouraged you, is not happening no more. So with that being said, you're going to see people leave your life. And I'm telling you, go and cry quick. You got 2.2. Okay now. You got 2.2 to grieve. Because Father asked Samuel about Saul. Why are you grieving over Saul, whom I've rejected? Listen, ain't no time to be... Look, what they say, don't cry over spilled milk. Some of these people did not have the best intentions for you. They liked when you were vulnerable. They liked when you were in need. They liked when you were shattered in your identity, right? In your purpose, in your own sense of value, right? I was just talking with a sister on her live stream, right? We overprice people and we put ourselves on the discount rack. But now, behold, old things have passed away. New things are springing forth. Baby, now when you start coming into, you start looking and you start seeing. It's no more wool over your eyes. It's no more seeing, through teary eyes. Because when you are teary-eyed, just like when you are in fright, right, or fear, something may catch you off guard. You're not responding with the precision, right? It's almost like you have spiritual glaucoma or whatever it's called. Okay. But now, when Father begins to iron out these things in your soul, and you begin to actualize in the vision of created purpose that Father created you for, you're not gonna have to do nothing. Some of these people gonna try to act like you did something to them. Some people gonna try to act like you did something to them. But what's happening is Father heard those conversations that you wasn't present for. Hey, come here. This your segment of message. Ain't nobody switch up on you. Stop the cap. Ain't nobody act grimy and gritty toward you. You participated in gossips, slanders, kikis and ha-has, right? Behind people's backs that you never thought would ever rise up from those dead places. Father heard you. Father seen you when you did your good deed with dirty hands. Y'all want to talk? I'm gonna eat on this first, okay? Cause just press go and say what come. So if it's fin, it's fin. Don't need to ask questions. We ain't got to have no interview. No. You see? But Father heard those people that you trusted so much. Oh my goodness. Those people that you thought their smiling faces and their kind gestures, you thought it was all good. It could have been your mama, cousin, sister, brother. Y'all already know how I go. Your auntie and them, uncle and them, cousin them. It could be anybody. Grandma, come on here. But Father have seen and he has heard. And now you're experiencing the turbulence of the turnaround. They never expected or desired. It was never their true desire for you to overcome. My y'all. It was never their desire for you to see yourself properly. Don't you know some people like when you broken and have distorted vision? You know? It's just like these people who take advantage of the elderly and the sick. Right? Even their own kids and grandkids and stuff like this. I worked in the home health care field. I think I started out when I was about 21. Okay? So, I seen it. These people's elderly, right? Impaired to some extent. May not have the best memory, the best calculations and stuff like this. And you got people that's acting like they taking care of them, especially their relatives, people that's close to them. Again, we're not talking about strangers. It's very rare that strangers get to violate others. It's oftentimes, when we're speaking of violation, it's oftentimes those who are close to you when you are vulnerable. They never expect for you to overcome that victim season, right? So they stand afar off and they watch. They strategically engage with you. You see? But they're just keeping note to see if the weapons that's formed against you are prospering yet. Maya, but this is a season that Father's proven that those weapons indeed were fashioned. but this the season here now where it's being proven that they are not prospering. Okay. It's one thing to get bit by a venomous snake, but it's a whole nother thing when ain't no venom in you, ain't no death come upon you. Cause that's ultimately, remember, that's what the enemy want. Steal, kill, and destroy. Okay? So now that they have bore witness that you have not been destroyed by that which has come against you, they don't really know how to engage with you. They don't really know how to interact. They really kind of like, whoa, right? Some may think that it is just a time thing. You know, they got them time capsule release pills, like Tylenol time release. Some people thinking it's that. But no, Father is shaking and shifting so that you can be shaped. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. Into what he's created you to be. And now, some people got to be shipped out. They got to go. Likewise, some people and things going to be shipped unto you. Okay, that's not your circle. That's not your sphere of influence. They don't have good intentions for you. Again, they have sat, participated, even some have initiated negativity concerning you. Had careless chatter about you, but because you were miles and miles away, you could have been right down the street. Don't get that part twisted. Because you are set apart, they thinking that, oh, they just sold this just out there, sold this into the atmosphere, and it's all good, and they trying to say you switched up on them. No. Father is telling you to move. Move out the way. Because who you thought they were is not who they are. And before he can do anything, he needs you in a place of safety. So again, you got 2.2 to cry your tears over who is not there. But they can't come. They don't have the capacity of integrity to hold you in their lives. And when you really see yourself the way that Father created you, shalom, shalom, kings and queens. When you see yourself the way that Father created you, you're going to realize that losing them was actually a win for you. Because you are entangled by your loyalty, your emotions, right? Your own measure of integrity towards them, towards others, that you thinking that they gonna match it. People don't match that. This ain't no 401k plan, baby. Okay, they not matching you. They don't have the level of integrity to keep you in their lives. Father's dismantling these relationships, business-ships, marriage, situationships, whatever you want to call it. All of the above, in every facet of life, there's been an upheaval, a turning. You understand that you cannot dwell in those same old places. It's not the Most High's will. It's not conducive for your purpose. Hallelujah. So don't get shook up too bad. Just know that this is all the works of Yahweh. He has to move you. He has to open your eyes. He has to cure you of your spiritual glaucoma. so that you can see things properly. You understand? So that you're not lacking in your discernment. Okay? He wants you to see like Visine clear eyes. He wants you to see everything head up. He wants you to see the roots and the fruits. So he's shaking and shifting things in and around you so that you don't get hurt. He's saving you. He's sparing you. Though it may hurt for a little while, he's sparing you some pain. Okay? So take this season as Father's moving people in, around, and about. Take it with a smile. Rejoice. And understand that sometimes we can be slaves to loyalty. We can be slaves to people who are not having our best interests at heart, and we don't see it. They're doing things in the secret place. But Father sees and knows. And before he let it overthrow you or dismantle what he's doing in you, he is removing them. Okay? So with that, y'all, I'm going to say shalom. I pray that this Baruch somebody. I'm taking it first for myself and leaving the good still on the table for y'all to take some too, because Father Tree don't stop giving. Hallelujah. But that's all I have for y'all right now. Take it in prayer and recognize that every person that you supposedly lose is not a loss. It is a win. It is a gain. Some of us been carrying dead weight, having a loyalty to people who were not loyal to us. Some of them, when they seen your vulnerabilities, when they seen your seasons of afflictions or persecutions, they clapped for it. Although they was like, they did all that. But when they got off that phone with you, when you left their presence, they were rejoicing. They were happy that you was going through. Okay? They got on a phone and was chummying. Okay, with folk mentioning your name. Okay, they thinking that your lowly season warranted them to touch you. And Father clearly say, touch not. Right? So they touched you with their thoughts. They touched you with their emotions. They touched you with their mouth. They touched you with their hands. Okay? Sometimes they've even given you things. And I'm telling y'all, you know, like I know, all gifts ain't good. So some things you might gotta give back. Some things you gotta burn. Some things you gotta throw out. Stop holding on to memorabilia from past relationships or friendships and things like that. Okay? Let it go. Let it go and let them go, because again, Father is shifting and shaking and shaping some stuff for your created purpose. Now walk in it, live in it, actualize it, and manifest it. Don't be afraid. Hallelujah. So with that, y'all, I'm gonna say shalom for real. Adios. Much love to y'all, beloved.